decided to have wandered up Wansfell in the Lake District. Woke up this morning about 5:30, looked out, snow at Ambleside, so I thought, right, let's go for a walk. Well, that's me back down from Wansfell. It looked like it were going to clear up a little bit in the sky, but it started snowing again, so just come down to the shores at Windermere. Managed to catch a glimpse of a little otter. Got a couple of shots of it. What they'll turn out like, I don't know. They're quite evasive. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're quite shy creatures. But I managed to follow it, and it swam over to a little boathouse just at the other side of the bay, and then I thought that was it, and then all of a sudden it came swimming back past, so I managed to walk out to this little island here, which I thought it was sat behind. Managed to cross over the sort of stepping stones here, got to the island. It was quite slippy, nearly fell in a couple of times, not that deep, only to get to the island and sort of sneak around, peek my head over and realise that he wasn't there, he'd gone. So I'm just, pretty much done for the morning really. I think I'm going to go warm up. My hands and my cheeks are a little bit cold. I'm going to grab a coffee, probably a bite to eat back at the hostel, and then come up with a battle plan for this afternoon. It's still snowing lightly. It's not really settling that much. I mean, there's some on the ground obviously, as you can see, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It keeps getting glimpses of light over in the fells and the hills over here towards Langdale over that way. But yeah, it's not really materialising. So I'm just gonna probably catch up with Andy Sheeder and Lynn Jones are here somewhere. They were at River Brathay this morning, but they said it was just snowing into the lens and not the best, so I'm just going to try and find out where they are and probably catch up with them for a drink, and then go from there. You see pleasure cruisers are going, look, you see it there? Mad. Nobody sat on top deck though. Oh, there he is. 2 people sat on top deck. Good on them. But yeah, you know, Lake District, I was warned on Thursday on a Facebook page to stay away. You know, it's you're risking your life, you're risking other people's lives, and after doing quite a bit of research and asking a few local folk, a friend of mine, he's working in Barrow, he messaged me yesterday morning saying that he'd got to Barrow absolutely fine on the A65. Spoke to the hostel, they said the roads around the hostel and to Kendal were fine, so yeah, I made the call and set off up here. Don't get me wrong, if I'd have set off up here and I'd got so far and it was too treacherous, I would have turned back, but we managed to find a perfectly clear route. The A65 was absolutely fine, not a drop of snow or ice on the road. The gritters had been out and done the job. So yeah, really glad that we made the effort. So yeah, sign off now, bye. Good afternoon. The sun's out. I'm at Loughrigg, however you want to pronounce it. It's turned out nice. Went for a walk round the water's edge, around the side of the tarn. There's a couple of nice little spots. Nothing that interested me a great deal, to be honest, so what I've done is I've just walked up to the top of this sort of mound here, and I've just got myself set up to do a panoramic. Probably do a 4 or 5 maybe, possibly. Some nice still waters in this little bay. just this sort of area here. Where I walked a little bit further round, it was a little bit too rough, but it's nice. I've never been here before. We've got blue sky all round. Well, not all round. Potential for sunset, which is nice. We'll probably maybe hang around here. I think Andy was wanting to move a little bit further up north, see what was up and around there. I think he just wants more snow. I think with the temperatures that have risen as much as what they have, I don't think there'll be much snow around on the lower ground anyway. Certainly up on the tops you'll get some. I'm not walking up any more hills. I walked up one this morning and my legs are absolutely killing. I've seen a nice fence leading into the water just down here, but unfortunately you can't get to it. It's on private land. There's a farm and I'm guessing that's the farmer's land. I'm debating whether just to go knock on the door and ask if, you know, if I can just spend half an hour on the land basically, shooting down the water's edge, because it does look a lot more interesting down where that farm is. And what's the worst that can happen? He can say no, which I can take rejection, not a problem. I'll just come back later on and sneak in. No, I'm only joking. What a difference the sun makes. You can see it there just shining off my head. It's nice to see, to be honest, because after a rather grey, overcast, snowy morning, it's turned out lovely. And there's some nice light on that hill over there, which I'm hoping to get in this panel. One thing I said when I set off to the lakes yesterday was I was going to try and visit new locations rather than the usual haunts that I go to, i.e. Blaytarn, Ashness, Jetty, Ashness Bridge, Derwent, Coniston, Hodge Close Quarry. That's another one that I've been going to recently. It's all about trying new spots, and Loughrigg Tarn is one of those. Andy and Lynn are currently down here somewhere. There is Lynn. Andy is sort of here. It's weird trying to point when you're sort of back to front. It's difficult. You can actually see people. We've not really seen many people. There's people here out walking. It's so much nicer when it's like this. Really nice. There's some lovely light over on these mountains here. Over on this side, can't really see. Taking a couple of shots from here. I've done a couple of panos, done a wide angle pano and one at 18mm. I'll stitch them together, and if they've turned out okay, I will post them round about here. It'd be nice here in autumn. It's just a bit bleak at the minute with, you know, you can see the tree behind me there. It's not got, all the trees are a bit bare. There's a few evergreens, but in autumn, spring, when they're starting to get a bit of colour or losing the colour in autumn, it would be really nice. So I'll definitely be coming back here at some point. Yeah, very happy, very happy that it's turned out like this. It's looking good for sunset as well. It's always nice when you get broken cloud because it gives you a bit of potential for sunset. So hopefully we'll have a bit of success. Hello. I've done what I said I wasn't going to do. Can you guess where I am? If you just look over my shoulder. Ashness Jetty. Earlier on in the vlog I said I wasn't going to, but the conditions looked perfect to come to this location. The sky is pretty special. It's pretty much losing its colour now. The water is almost mirror-like. Sort of getting a 15-20 second exposure, which is obviously smoothing it out even more. Currently set up with my Canon 10-18, which I am going to think about selling. I need to upgrade that lens really. I used to have the Sigma 1020. I think I might go for another one of those. As you can see, the sky behind and the conditions were perfect. It made so much sense to come here from where we were at Loughrigg. Although it was nice, it meant hanging around quite a while, which we didn't really want to do. We had a cuppa and tried to keep warm. Had a quick stop off at Loughrigg, again another location that I've been to a few times. Always struggled, to be honest, at Loughrigg. I think I'm just going to scratch it off now, and I said this last time, I'm just going to scratch it off now and not really bother again, but we'll see. We made the right choice in coming here. You can see that the colour in the sky is just hanging around, and the water is perfect. Unfortunately, the jetty is not perfect. Took a bit of a battering in the storms a couple of years back, 2-3 years ago. I'm just going to have to drop that down to F11, 30 seconds, ISO 100. Just found this little cluster of stones just here, which I'm just using for a bit of a foreground and leading line. I've got a feeling that this shot will come out okay. Andy is over here, right on the end of this peninsula. That's in there, just that little dot. And Lynn is currently stood on the jetty talking to herself, although I think she's probably doing her vlog as well, because she's a very keen vlogger. It's been good to be out with Andy and Lynn today, because I've picked up a few tips and pointers for vlogging. I'm still not sure whether it's something I'm going to pursue or not, but that sky, lovely, really nice. I could sit here, walk around here all night, to be honest. Easily accessible place. Anybody that's not been here, well worth a visit any time of year if you've got the right conditions, like what we have tonight with the sky, because you're pretty much looking west, so if it's looking like a good sunset, then it makes perfect sense to come here, and it certainly did for us today. We were sat around umming and ahhing what to do, and we just said, you know what, let's go to Ashness. See why they call it the blue hour. Cat bells over here. Dust in the snow still around, which obviously adds to the scene as well. Probably going to be hanging around here for another half an hour, because that colour in the sky just seems to be lingering. So anyway, any shots that I've got from this location I will post up, and again, thanks for watching. I may record a little bit more tomorrow, maybe do that as a separate vlog, do sort of day 1, day 2 maybe. I'm not sure, we shall see. Andy looks like he's having fun over there, brilliant. But yeah, all round it's been a cracking day with 2 cracking pals, and yeah, there's not much else to say really. It's been fantastic. Take care, I'll post a few shots up. Bye.